Hello everybody. Today I'm going to practice on how to do anatomy and I will just go for it directly on the explaining. So the method that I use to learn anatomy, I usually try to warm up. And how do you warm up in drawing? You have to draw a basic shapes with the simple 3D method. So for example, like a square is like that, a circle like that. We know this, but we wanna make it a, like have a depth, have a volume, have a 3D perspective. So when I say depth, it means shadow and light. If I mean when I mean saying by 3D is like give it more like something like a 3D visually. So when you look at it, you know this is a cube made by six square all around. I know I make it really rough because I draw really quick. So we have to know this. Okay, we have to know this. Let me just fix that because, yeah, I don't like it though. Alright, so it's like this, and if you want to make there's enter this cube, you have to draw it just like that, you know? And I feel like this is the cube, okay? You cannot draw more than this. For example, like let's say that you are in the upper view of two buildings or like between two tower or something. You're gonna see like this thing. So you're gonna see like this and pretty long one. Let's just say it's long like this way, and then there is another cube right here, really long, and then all of them linked together. I will just draw this for actually know where am I. So, and this is how to imagine where the building will be, and here the street, for example. I'm gonna give you an example just so this a building and this the building, and if you wanna continue, then you make the away is more smaller, not really long that much. So this another building right here, another building right here. Just make it small until it's fade. And the same thing right here, we could add like more longer if we want, like more. If you want to make a square shape, then you do have add edges and add you some of angel right here, and yeah, you would can look like something is really long, and we keep going doing this until we see the end. I could say here, for example, the start of a tree, and the tree will be really confusing in the up, but I'm just gonna give you an example. So this is what I mean when I say that perspective is important, guys. I'm trying to draw a car, but yeah, it is. I'm really away, so I cannot actually manage to draw it. Now I'm really close, so I can draw it. So it's like this kind of car. This is how the sketch is made. So basic shapes usually is really good for seeing the atmosphere or like how you're drawing the background. But we're gonna use the basic shapes for learning how to draw the anatomical things. And let me just go into it. So this is for example a wood. I'm trying to draw a wood here. Okay, so that's like that's like a wood. Okay, I hope you now understand what I wanna reach to it. So what I'm gonna try to reach to it actually. that you can deal with anything that you want by just imagine how it looks like in the basic shapes. So we're gonna use this method to draw Ferrarium with the two poses. One of the poses is right here, number one, and second pose it will be right here. I will be silent the most actually the video because I'm not gonna talk for 1 hours or 2 hours, but I'm actually going to try comment if there is any comment that I wanna say, if there is anything. But for not feeling boring, guys, I'm gonna open a music around I don't know until I talk. I will off the music and start talking. For now, guys, enjoy watching. Good luck. And you're practicing, though. You can practice with me if you want. Let's move on. So basically, guys, as you can see, this is the basic drawing. I made a lot of basic shapes. For example, I use this shape, which is this shape. I made it like here, and that's actually give me advantages to imagine how it looks like the arm. But then we're gonna add the anatomical things if there is no clothes, but I have clothes to draw. And now to show you guys how to use that method to draw a clothes, we're gonna make this more like a blur, like not showing up, transparency. And then we're gonna add the new layer. The new layer, we're gonna start to draw the character on it, and try to make the face in another layer than the other things. For example, the hair, the face, because if you have problem with like me in the face, drawing face, you can do this method for not start like struggling. But now let me keep moving. Enjoy. So as you can see, I draw the first drawing. The composition is kind of similar but not the same, but it's kind of similar. And here without the final line art, if I do line art is much better, but this is how it became, and I'm happy with the result, actually, not gonna lie. Now I'm going to do the second pose. It's kind of harder to me, but is okay with me that doing it. Second thing that I will do, the second piece, the second video, how to coloring really quick. I'm gonna use my method, by the way, guys. So if you want to use another person method, you can do this, but from the beginning I'm gonna use my method, and hopefully guys are gonna like this video. Though I'm gonna draw the second pose, I think, in another video, because yeah, this video is already finished. I'm gonna drop 2 videos because I do not to drop a lot, and I have to drop 3 videos before 90 days. Imagine, so I have a long time, but I cannot drop a lot. So forgive me, guys, for this, but I will post it as soon as possible to draw the second pose. So yeah, guys, and I don't know how much did I record right now. It's like 31 minutes. That's kind of good because like I expected hours because I usually take my time, but that's kind of good. Enjoy the process, guys. Enjoy the process and trust it.